Hey all, hey, welcome back to Heather Made Home. It's me, Heather, again. I'm back with part 2 of the Elements of Signature Style series. Last week, we kicked off the series by chatting about the subtle difference between a style and an aesthetic. That video is linked below in case you missed it. Well, considering interior design styles that you like can be a great place to start to uncover what you like, I want to encourage you to go a step further than that into developing a signature aesthetic. So today we'll cover the 4 things you can do to move from a generic design style to a signature aesthetic. Before we do that, I want to quickly remind you that this series is a preview of the kinds of content that you can find inside of my VIP vault. If you are not already on the list, check the description box below for a link to sign up. It's completely free, my gift to you. And if you like this video, let me know by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Back to crafting your interior aesthetic. The first thing to do to help you go beyond generic design styles is to expand your sphere of inspiration. On the internet, it's really easy to get stuck in a feedback loop of similar things. Sometimes this is great and super helpful, but there comes a point when you need to see new things, new ideas, new possibilities in order to continue to grow and develop. Interior design inspiration can come from literally anything. So expand your inspiration bank beyond Pinterest, Instagram, and Houzz. Mother Nature really has a knack for combining color in a myriad of ways. Books have a way of describing the feelings of a space in a way that an image might not. Museums and art exhibits show what has been possible through the ages or forecast what might be possible in the future. Your own wardrobe, at least the part of it that you really love, is likely already a collection of things you think are beautiful. What do you already own that lights you up inside? So the second thing to do is get really specific. After you have that first reaction of, ooh, I love that, get specific about what that is. Think about what it is about that inspiration object that is creating that reaction. Is it the color, the patterns, the symmetry or asymmetry? Is it the vibe? What do you imagine it would feel like to be in a space like that or surrounded by similar objects? Does it have a calming effect or does it light you up and make you feel energized? Knowing what you don't like will also help you get more clarity about what you do like. So when you come across a room that makes you think immediately no, get specific about what you don't like about it by asking yourself those same questions. Allow yourself to just react and then investigate that reaction. Make a list of what you love and what you loathe with images and a description of how it makes you feel. And then you'll start to see what principles are guiding your personal aesthetic. Number 3. Allow it to be expansive. To me, one of the most exciting things about moving beyond style into the world of personal aesthetics is that your aesthetic encompasses everything in your life. It's more than just what you like to see with your eyeballs or how things are put together. It's about how you want to be in the world, encompassing everything from what you wear to how you live or want to live, your values to your decor choices, a mixture of who you are now and who you want to become. When I first really started feeling a pull to discover how to express myself aesthetically, I started with my closet, but it didn't stop there. Once I had gotten clear about what felt good on my body and what I thought made me look like $1,000,000, even if I was just running to the grocery store, I couldn't help but start to feel a dis-ease with my decor choices. I started noticing the things that weren't on my love list and knew they needed to go. The best part was that I had already started investigating my aesthetic through my fashion choices, so I could apply a lot of that to my home. The result of my first experiment with my personal aesthetic is now my favorite room in the house, our dining room. It was a room that was rarely used once my kids were past the high chair phase, reserved mostly for family holiday meals. For a while, I wasn't quite clear on why we didn't like to spend time in that space, but once I understood my signature aesthetic, I could pinpoint that the wall color was too bright, the wallpaper was too Victorian, and the flow of the space was throwing off the entire vibe. After addressing those issues through the lens of my personal aesthetic, it's a room we use all the time now, whether we're eating or playing board games or just hanging out together. So let your aesthetic encompass more than just your interior design style. I promise it'll change how you look at your life and make it easier to make better decisions for yourself. Last, but certainly not least, get to know yourself. Now, I don't want to trigger a midlife crisis or anything, but how well do you understand yourself? I'm the type of person that is a perpetual student of me, which now that I'm saying that, sounds very self-centered. It's fine. I love personality quizzes and all the personality typing systems out there. Enneagram, Myers-Briggs, Human Design, StrengthsFinder, the Fascinate Archetypes, astrology. Love me some astrology. For me, they've all illuminated different aspects of who I am, and diving into them feels like collecting tiles that form the mosaic of my personality. If you're not sure who you are at the moment, you are ever evolving after all. I'd like to invite you to get to know yourself better. Like with style, personality tests and types can be a good starting point, but also be sure to go beyond that and interrogate the results for what seems to be true to you and also why it resonates with you. Journal, meditate, craft it out, whatever helps you process. Don't just accept the results at face value. This will help you fill in the tapestry of who you are, who you want to be, and who you're becoming. So style is a starting point. It's not the whole journey. Taking a deep dive into your aesthetic is what makes your style personal. And decorating through your personal aesthetic lens is what will make your house feel like a home. That's everything I had to share with you today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know when the next part of this Elements of Signature Style series drop. We'll start diving into those generic design styles to see what elements and features you can pull out to help craft your aesthetic. See you then.